When Sonic Frontiers The Final Horizons was announced, so many of us were excited for the new story, the new playable characters, and the new final boss. But one thing I didn't really see a lot of people talk about or even bring up was, were we even going to get new cyberspace stages? Or was everything just going to stick to the open zone? Well, kinda? So instead of like original cyberspace levels, Sonic Team decided to remix 9 levels from the base game. And you can tell that these things were used to experiment some new mechanics that might show up in future games. Most notably, momentum. These levels here are actually built around the spin dash, and well, yeah, the level design's kind of messy in some spots. It's just so fun, man. I've been loving Cyberspace, so I decided I want to rank all of the Cyberspace levels from worst to best that show up in the Final Horizons. I'm gonna rank them based on their gimmick, how fun they are, and how well they're designed. So before we jump into this, just make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure that you comment down below what your favorite Cyberspace level is, because you know my list is probably gonna be different to someone else's list. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. Coming in last place is Cyberspace level 4C. Now this is by far the worst level, even when comparing it to the base Cyberspace stages. It uses this new gimmick, the rocket boost, which is essentially just the original boost from gens, right? It damages enemies like when you run into them. It's also a Tails race, which is something that they brought back from Sonic Adventure 1. The thing is, this level is really linear. Like, way too linear. It's so linear that unless you break the level or find the hidden goal, you will almost always lose to Tails, because the level decides it wants to artificially extend its length by making you run up and down this straight wall for like 30 seconds straight. And Tails just goes straight. It doesn't even go up that, she just goes straight through it. The level is not fun at all. It's not creative. And it's very, very automated. And the rocket boost just makes it impossible to see shit half the time. Fuck this level, man. Such a shitty fucking level. You can really tell that it was like one of the first ones they made. Up next is 4F, and already this level takes a drastic step up. This level is also a Tails race, but you can actually beat it normally this time. And just from the beginning, there are already different ways that you can go through the level with alternating paths, like a top route like normal, or you can go under to the secret area. But this level really doesn't have a lot of parts where you can really like experiment with your moveset, but it's way less automated, so you can still pull off some moves. It suffers kind of from the same problem as 4C, where it's built way too linear, but it kind of makes up for that for being very vertical. Overall, not a bad level, but still, it's on number 8 on my list. At number 7, we have 4A, the first level. And, wait a fucking, why does this level look familiar? Leave me alone! I thought I got rid of you! Besides the level looking like that one Lost World level, it's a decent level. It uses the rocket boost again, but again it kind of suffers from that same fate as 4C, where there are moments where it's hard to see, but I think it implements it well here. You can definitely utilize momentum here way more effectively, and you can make some massive skips as well. It's not my personal favorite, but it's definitely not a bad level. Whoever fucking made this level to look like that one fucking Lost World level, you're on my fucking list. At number 6 is 4E, and at this point is where the levels really start to get fun. The level's gimmick here is that Sonic has a bomb strapped to his chest, and you need to beat the level before he goes. This level, I think, strikes a good balance between keeping the original parts of the level, but at the same time adding new elements to where it makes it feel like a new experience. The level design is also really fun. There's a bunch of branching paths that lead you to secrets, like a hidden ending of the level or extra time to help you beat the level. Overall, it's a pretty good level. Coming up next at number 5 is 4B. Now this is the one that I first played, and probably a lot of others too. And what a way to make a first impression, man. Jeez. This one's a Tails race, so you know what to expect. And holy shit, the level design is really open. It has alternate pathways that actually feel meaningful, and are not just like a part where it's like, oh, here's another set piece for 2 seconds, like in Forces. The level design also allows for experimentation with momentum a lot. With these ramps here that can launch you far, this one is definitely one of the more difficult ones, but it's just so like rewarding when you beat it. A lot of precise platforming is needed as well, but once you beat it, whoo! Damn! At the number 4 spot, we have 4H. Now, in the original game, this level was one of, if not the best level, so I was expecting good things. And yeah, it keeps that going. For the most part, it's a really fun level with cool level design. It's linear, but it still feels like you can mess around and find ways to make shortcuts. The only reason it's not higher is because of these stupid fucking boxing platforming sections. If it wasn't for these stupid boxes, then this would have been higher. So whoever fucking added this shit, I don't know what you were thinking, but you need to get this fucking shit now. Get this fixed now! Now we are entering the big leagues, the top 3. And at number 3 is 4D. Ooh, you see my flow? They call me Dr. Seuss with the mic on the beat. Now, as an actual level, the level design is not good at all. The new platforms are just kind of floating there, and they feel just fucking randomly placed all over the place. So why is this level so high on my list? Because it's just so fucking fun, man. This level is the one where it feels like you can have the most control and you can experiment the most. It feels like a sandbox. And this level is huge, so you can really just let loose. Each time I play it, I found an area that I didn't even know was part of the level. It really feels like Kishimoto was experimenting with momentum-based level design. And in the next game, if he refines this, where it's like actually good level design, then we're golden. We're golden. At number 2, we have 4I, and this level is here for like one reason. Low gravity. This level's gimmick is that Sonic moves like he's on the moon. You can jump higher and you can go further with a spin dash, and because of that, this level is built to be very, very, very open. Like, it's a very wide level, so there's just so much place we can explore, and there's so many different paths. And this level has some really cool camera angles, like with the grind rails, and that just gives me extra style points. It's so fun to just fly around and seeing what you're like what's all over the place, and you wouldn't think it goes far. It's a fucking wide level, man. There's like all these different paths that go here, there. It's such a fun level. It's a really fun level. Finally, and in my opinion, the best level in the game is 4G, which coincidentally is also my favorite level in the base game, 4-2, Ephemeral. There are 2 reasons why this level is my favorite. The first one is because of its gimmick. It's basically like this gear system where the longer that you boost, the faster that you go, and as soon as you stop moving, it resets, so you have to recharge your meter. This really makes the player have to pay attention and try to get as clean of a run as possible without stopping once or even hitting a car, because as soon as you do, all your momentum fucking dies, man. And the second reason is the level design. Oh my god, you thought this level was large in the base game? This level is like that times 2. There are so many different pathways that lead to so many different parts of this level that it's kind of crazy. I love this level, and it is ranked number 1 on my list. And ladies and gentlemen, those are my Cyberspace rankings from worst to best. If you disagree with me, sorry buddy, that's just wrong, because my opinion is fact. It's actually when they say, "Oh Benji, what's your opinion?" They don't say, "Yo Benji, what's your fact?" Because everything I say is fact. It's just the truth. But for real though, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, comment down below what your list is. Maybe it's a peak, maybe it's fucking garbage list. Let's see, we'll find out. But that's all I have to say for today. I do have to let you know, guys, real quick, that the Sonic Frontiers re-review is cooking. That's gonna be coming out. It's gonna take some time. It's a bigger video, like 30-minute video, but it will be coming soon. I'll try to get it out. I don't know. It's gonna be I don't know. I can't really give you a time frame, but I will start giving you time frames when I know. But until then, I will see y'all in the next one. Bye bye.